Bryan lifting at 17 in high school. I don't think I've seen anything like this, not even at Notre Dame.
Yo, what's good? It's the Lucky Lefty here, and I'm with my boy Bryan, the man. We're at his high school, and this is his off-season. He's getting ready for his senior season. We know he's going to Clemson, big dog status, but we're going to see how it works out getting there. You guys are all about the process at OT. Let's check it out, man.
145, just a smooth warm-up. I don't know if you saw this, but coming in, there's a picture of Bryan on the wall right here.
He gets it in. I still got it, baby.
Let's see if we can keep that same energy this whole workout. We're still just warming up. Earlier this year when I was really into it, I hit 400 on bench, so.
And you just did 405 like it was baby weight.
I think I had a little bit more.
He said he got more in him. This is why nobody can block him. Jeez. I felt big after that. So are you the strongest player in high school football right now? This is a legitimate question.
I see some big lifts out there. I don't know about all that.
From a speed, power combination?
I think we put together the speed and the power that I might be able to.
Now what we finna get into, the small details?
We're hitting the football muscles, now we just gotta get to
the cute.
Yeah, the cute.
The ones that look good when you out of shoulder pads, you can little flex a little bit.
Right, right. You'll see it better right here. Right
there. So funny. Yo, I seen your move. Yo, one of your favorite moves, that grab and pull down. Like, that's coming from some of these right here.
Sends on the carry, taken down by number 55, Bryan, Bresee.
What you got coming up for the year? What are you expecting?
Hopefully a good season, you know. We fell short last year, so I think if everyone works hard, has good attitudes the whole year, stays mentally tough, we'll have a good year and hopefully make it a state and win it.
Now, you said you fell short a little last year. How do you see yourself growing from last year to this year?
You know, last year I think playing both sides of the ball for the first time, so you know I had to get my endurance up. So this summer I've been running a lot and kind of getting working on all that kind of stuff.
So you putting a little audition tape to work a little both ways at Clemson.
I don't know about that.
Hey, coach, let him run the ball one time. Let him get on the 5-yard line and just give it to him.
Oh, that I can do a little bit of that.
Hey, why not? Look, he even had the right hand.
I know I did. Come on, I used to play quarterback.
As you know, y'all got a stacked team. But being up there and being back and forth, who are you like closest with?
I think Trey Williams, you know, he's pretty close to me, like 45 minutes, so we'll hang out sometimes on the weekends and stuff. Walker Parks, big old lineman, you know, we've been to a bunch of camps and stuff together. You know, I talk to Justin Flo a lot, so Justin, come to Clemson.
Stop playing, Justin. It sounds like your class is going to be one of the top Clemson classes ever, potentially.
A lot to live up to, huh?
Hey.
A lot to live up to.
But when you got Bryan Bresee on the back of your name, it's just easy, breezy, Bresee. Every time he's done with weights, he just throws them on the he hit the wall with this shit. Is there a secret to not having shoes during the workout?
So I can't wear shoes right now. I got something going on with my ankles. We good?
Yeah, we good. All right, we good though.
Let's go. Two more. One more. You got one. You got one.
Yeah.
Hold on. You got that clip? Hey, spot him. Oh. Hold his wrist. There you go. One. Come on. Two. Come on. One more. You got one more in you. Get up. Good work.
As I can tell, you were #1 for a reason because you put in that work, man. And you get the guys around you to put in that work. That's the sign of a leader, bro. I think it's going to be helpful for you at the next level.
We don't train for touchdowns, we train for touchdowns. So you're going to have to give me everything you got. Do your job. He's 8 years old with an 8-pack.
We may be watching a future Hall of Famer in the making right now. You never know.
We call it the yard. That's where we put, do our plyos. We get a little bit of weight training in there, a little bit of resistance work. So let's get it. There's a
lot of kids that can't do some of the exercises he does. They doing box jumps, but they not doing 30 inches or more. They barely doing 24.
On the box jump, the highest I got right now is 37 inches. Now I'm going for 38. You start on your knees and you come up. And once you come up from your knees, you throw it back as far as you can. And the last time I did that, I got like about 8, 9. But that one I just did, it was 5. So that tells me I got stronger.
Quick chop in on the second clap, get out. Out. Everybody got it. And out. There you go. Out. So right now we about to do some contact drills. These are drills that are specifically made just for him. And this is what we do on a regular basis to make sure that he do what he need to do. Set, go. There you go. Good job. First downs don't matter to me. I don't care about first downs. I care about touchdowns. So that's what we train for. Down. Say, go. There you go. Good job. Good power. Great power. Hell yeah. Shit's strong.
I just know I gotta get low and I gotta bring the power to him. Me and my dad call it give him some attention.
I'm here. Down. Set. Go. There you go. Woo. Hey, it's a lot of power. That's a lot of power, Flash. Set. Go. There you go. We earn everything. Nothing's ever been given. Earned everything out the mud. Work hard. This contact drill is basically for all running backs. You're preparing yourself to run the ball. You're not gonna sit there and wait on no linebacker. You're gonna do your job. You gotta run. You gotta hit the hole, and you need to go. If you do that, you're giving yourself a great opportunity to get to the end zone. If you don't, you're gonna get clobbered. Down, set, go. That weak ass run. That was trash. That was weak. Let's go, man. You know I'm not finna play with him. Not finna play with him. Anytime he does bad, I'm on him. You know, he had one moment when he cut back in. I don't like that. He's basically giving himself an opportunity to get hit. Set, go. Good stiff arm, boy. Good stiff arm.
It's a drill that helps you get your heart right and to see if you're really tough or not. If you have heart, that's what you gotta have on the field. You can't be scared.
You good? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sticking it. Cross over. There you go. Sticking it. Jab, bow. There you go. Move. There you go. What we finna do right now is a part of his strengthening with some bands, but we finna put some footwork in it as well. You know, we finna work on doing things that he will have to do in a game, which is get away. We'll be driving up for it, then when coach clap, give me coach a push out, all right? Like, yep, you'll keep going up. There you go. Drive, jab. There you go. Drive. Good job.
Hey, come here, man. All in on 3. 1, 2, 3.
All in.
3 in the day.
There you go. That's a real good one. Let's work. Yep, butt down. Yeah, let's go. Butt down. Get it up. High school kids don't even want to touch this tie. Get up. Better. Some people say it's not cool for kids to lift weights. Kids lift weights. It's what he's lifting. As long as people do it the right way, kids can lift weights. Kids can go in the gym. Kids can work out. They can.
Overtime.
It's all work. Can't stop. I gotta get this conditioning in, so here it is. Yeah, I
Feeling good?
Yeah, I put on like 20.
I know, it looks good on you. I said, man, look at that big old guy.
Yeah, man.
Good, man. That's what's important.
Yes, sir.
Put on you. Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Good.
Utah State game's gonna be cool. Oregon's gonna be good.
You always got to focus in on watching the defense, reading the defense. He knows where his guys are going, no matter what movement is taking place. He knows that he has to read the defense at all times.
It's really hard to breathe. Anytime I'm resting, I can take it off. Because you want your body to get used to, you know, resting and breathing in that air and getting that oxygen again. But when you're working, you want to put it back on so that they change your lungs, change whatever, to get used to, you know, working throughout, you know, in rough conditions or whatever. When I'm tired and trying to breathe, you know, it won't be as hard, it won't be, you know, because I'm already used to not having as much air.
Resting is very important.
We make sure we're sitting down, our legs are rested and stuff like that, because we know we got to go the next day and do the same thing. You know, hop in a little ice chamber, frozen, you know, it kind of helps a lot. So I do that. I do some infrared sauna. We kind of jumped right into it, so it was like, man, you just got to get used to it. You know, it wasn't that difficult. It was just trying to catch your breath. You know, the air's so thin. You know, you're sitting there like you can't really breathe. You don't have any oxygen.
I want to be, you know, referred as one of those guys to come out of LSU and be one of the best ever. First round draft pick, you know, NFL Hall of Famer. That's kind of why I'm going there. You know, I want to be part of that.
Hey, what's up? It's Travell Gaines. We're at Athletic Games in Calabasas, California, and I'm here with Elias Ricks, the #1 high school cornerback in the country. One of the top 5 players in the country. And we're going to show you how hard we work and how hard he gets ready for the 2019 football season. I've been working with Elias for the past few months. Phenomenal athlete to work with. Just his willpower and how tough he is.
Quick.
There you go.
Oh.
You know, I've been working out Travell since probably 3-4 months now, and you know, I gained a lot of weight since I've been here. I came in 180, 185, now I'm close to 200 pounds. You know, working with him every day made me a lot faster, improve my 40 time. I want to go to the NFL. This is what I got to do. You know, I'm around players that are already in the league, so just got to keep working with them.
I definitely think Elias here working with NFL guys gives him the edge because he's able to pick up little pointers and things that he might have gotten from people at the high school level.
The start of work is always the hardest. You better finish strong though. And bands, get you warmed up. I did a little balance stuff for your legs. Now everybody getting there. Boxing is probably my best part, so I'm gonna get into it.
Woo. All right, guys, here we go. This is what we got. We're gonna go step ups. We're gonna go heavy step up. Let's go like 50s. 5 reps each leg on step ups. And then from there, we're gonna go to the multi-directional jumps. There you go, Elias. From there, then we're gonna go split squat, rotational med ball slams to the ground, 5 reps each side. And then followed by a quad hip flexor stretch. I plan to work with Elias for as long as he wants to work with me. You know, really happy that he's going to LSU and going to be spending some time down there, checking him out down there, and hopefully he comes back and goes to the NFL draft and keep working with him. But he's a guy I love to work with his whole career.
I had 31 offers. I chose LSU because of the tradition, the DBs there. Coach Raymond's the best DB coach in the country. You know, Coach O, hell of a recruiter. You know, it's family out there every time I go out there. LSU's refer to DB because they put out several, you know, DBs, Tyrann Mathieu, Grady Williams, Patrick Peterson, Jalen Mills, you know, the list could go on and on. But, you know, that's what, you know, DBU, Coach Raymond, you know, he's a guru at his position. Coach Aranda, best defense coordinator in the country. So, you know, I think that's the best place for me. This year, I know I'm really excited to go out there with my brothers. You know, we got a big, huge schedule, probably one of our best schedules ever coming up. So I just want to go into this season, you know, try to go undefeated, win another national championship. LSU, I'm excited to get back out there. I'll be for the spring game, April 6th. And, you know, this year, I'm coming in December, early grad, so I just can't wait to get out there, put myself, and just be one of the next greats to come from there.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Football players in the Midwest are built different. You gotta really want to be great.
He just does a lot of things that a lot of other quarterbacks can't do.
This is what every coach wants.
My name is JJ McCarthy. I committed to Michigan because I embodied the Midwest grind. I've been coming here since 5th grade, working out with him 4 times a week since then.
There's been no one with more attendance than him. You know, obviously when you spend that much time with somebody, like it's just, you know, they become part of your family.
And we focus from the ground up. We started off with just like little kind of simple stuff, but now we're getting into more complex mobility stuff.
Eye socket, hip pocket, drive the elbows. So today he's got a clean complex, a little clean pull, high pull, and then full catch. And then we'll superset it with an explosive jump, some wrist mobility to help him with the clean. And then we're gonna do some rotational stuff with him being a rotational athlete, and then some speed development is the last thing on his week.
Switch.
He's been over to the house, he's met my boys and my wife, and they all love him, and speaks to how he was raised.
He's done beyond wonders for me. He's been a role model, he's been a trainer, he's been a friend, he's been everything I could possibly ask for. It's funny how I was thinking that.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. It's kind of funny, one of my first Instagram posts is him racing, a kid that I still train today in like a 5-10-5, right? Just an agility drill. He's this big, you know, he's got a crew cut, and it's one of the funniest things. He almost beat you.
This past season, We lost in state against a real good team, Mount Carmel. Played their butts off, we played our butts off, and just wasn't our day. And that's fueling me hungry and hungrier. For the next 7 to 8 months, I'm gonna be with my teammates as much as I possibly can, building that bond with them, and just going into the season, because when you put talent with relationships together, it can go a long way. And we're gonna do something special next year.
While he's in here, it's focused and it's deliberate and it's on purpose. And he's very detail oriented. So like, he cares about those details and he executes those details. He's constantly pushing himself. If anything, I gotta slow him down sometimes. He's matured exactly how I think we all kind of anticipated, and starting to become a little bit more real.
We got one main goal, and that is to be the best in the NFL. So that's what I'm reaching for, that's what I'm going for. And that's just another step of the way that's gonna help me get there, and I'm super, super thrilled.
It's been great watching him develop. He's a super high character kid, and it's been fun. It's been easy, you know.
I always had the mindset of working as hard as I can every single day, and it's kind of busting through that ceiling. It's opening up new things, new ideas for me to get better, and it's gonna help me a lot in my future and along the way. 98% of the people in this world that are very successful are working every day. So I'm gonna follow that route and do what they're doing, and there's really nothing stopping me.
How you feeling?
Fantastic.
Baby Gronk, man. Hey, that's the man, the myth, the legend.
You got swag.
He has one goal in mind, so I already know he's gonna be a great player. He got that dog inside him.
I'm too good to work out with kids my age.
Basically what we're gonna do with Baby Gronk today is get his feet more activated, get his hips more flexible, hips more loose. Just basically being able more to move like a pro-style running back. Because as he gets older, he'll notice the game is gonna change, the game is gonna get a lot more faster, and the game is gonna come at him real quick. Let's get this work, bro. You ready? Let's get it. Come on. When you bring this right leg over, you see this leg right here? You see where I'm at? When you bring this right leg over, you come straight into it. See it? Yeah. Some great benefits of training with the older kids is just basically seeing how someone of an older level is moving. Just visualizing and seeing how he's moving, especially if he's a good athlete. If he's a good athlete and he's moving well and he's moving good, he can see that. There you go, Gronk. Hit. There you go. Quick feet. You hear me? Quick feet. Quick. There you go, boy.
It's crazy because I'm 17, he's 6 years old, and he goes to dang near my kneecap. So, I mean, but he works like a 17-year-old. I mean, he's explosive, he's powerful, and he has good feet. I mean, he got some moves on him. He showed. I seen a video after what I think he juked a seventh grader. If he has great feet at 6-year-old, imagine when he's gonna be in college or the NFL.
I'm too good to work out with kids my age, only high schoolers and professionals.
It's a slight little jump cut, okay? Slight feet for the hips, quick feet, all right? Come on, man. Go. Now flip, they're gonna flip, they're gonna hit it. They're gonna flip. My high school athletes, my college athletes, NFL athletes, I get on him the same way. 10 push-ups. See, if he get it early, then when he get older, it ain't gonna bother him at all.
The most impressive thing about Baby Gronk is how quick he is. He can keep up with a kid older than him, like me, myself.
It's fourth quarter and the team needs you. Put it on your mind, all right? You want the ball in the fourth or you want to be on the bench? Come on, man. Set. Go. Flip, hit it. There you go. Flip. There you go. Now flip. Flip, now hit it. There you go. Come on. One more drill, all right? Yeah, you see these two balls? Wherever these two balls don't go is where you go. So if I throw one here and one here, where we cutting? Exactly. Just react, okay? React. Set. Go. There you go. They're gonna get over it. Get out. Come on.
He goes through all these drills, and then whenever you see it on the field, like, I mean, when he just, I mean, he'll go full speed and just stop. It looked like he was playing, you know, with little kids and he was a man, you know. That's what it looked like.
Use your vision. Set. Go. Now get over. Now get out. Now get out. Boom. There you go. Now cut out. There you go. There you go. I'll take it. He listens. He take heed very well. So, I mean, it's good working with him. I know he's gonna come work hard. I know he's gonna come get this work. He's not gonna complain about nothing. Go. I get over. Oh, I make a move. I think I make a move.
Yeah, he gonna be #1 in the country. So, working at 6 years old.
Check. Go. I get over. Boom. I think I make a move. Make a move. I make a move. There you go. Make a move. There you go. There you go. There you go.
My favorite football player is Saquon Barkley.
He's gonna have some nice size on him. Saquon got size on him. He's gonna have some nice size on him for sure. So, I mean, the sky's the limit.
He go hard. You see his little mouthpiece, like a little pacifier. I don't know what that is, but he for sure know how to do. He got some good for him. I mean, you feel good, you gonna play good. I mean, that's the saying.
If you can bring me another kid in the same grade, you know what I'm saying, and for him to pick up the drill right when he gets here, like that, you know, I want to see that. I mean, if pros are doing these workouts, I think it's gonna help a kindergarten kid out.
He's still young, so the next step is just keep getting better. Keep getting better, keep working your craft, man. That's the only way. He gotta keep getting better, he gotta keep working his craft. Workout just finished, man. My boy did good like always, man. He come in, work hard, he gonna do his thing. You gotta keep working, gotta keep working, gotta keep grinding, you hear me? 3 times, 3 times, 3 times.
It's a lot more mental than people think. He understands the fact that he's not even to the full potential of himself, and he wants to continue to push and become even better.
It's hard to tackle someone that's been in the weight room, and it's like easier to shed small tackles and stuff like that, be able to get out of the pocket, all that stuff. I credit it to the weight room.
I'm VanGorder, one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Woke up this morning about 6 o'clock, got here at 6:30. It's the off season, but it's only right to get a workout in before school. So today we're going to be doing our bench cars, which is a superset between bench and power cleans. Then we're going to go to tier 1, which is chin ups, dumbbell stability press, and then we're going to do shrugs. And then after that, we'll probably do an ab circuit as a whole team.
You can see that the way he carries himself and the way that he goes about his business and the way he talks to his teammate. He does a great job of picking everybody up and making sure that they're ready to run through a brick wall for him.
What's your why? That's what goes through my head, because I know in a couple of years I'm going to thank myself for these 6:30 a.m. workouts. The wolf climbing the hill is always hungrier than the wolf on top of the hill, and that's what I tell myself. My dad, he was like, he goes, you play like you're #1, he's like, but grinding like you're #2 at all times. This year we're coming for it all, trying to win a game out in Texas, trying to win a game on ESPN against Rabun County, then ultimately win a state championship. But all that stuff, we're going to take it week by week, try to go 1-0 every week until we get the region championship, until we get the state championship. The main thing for me is just to keep my arm loose and all the stretches and stuff while we're still doing the bench press, and like maybe sometimes during the season I'll do the dumbbell bench press, but keeping stress off my arm, and it helps me be able to take hits that I'm not looking for.
He's done a great job of showing up since he was a freshman. And I think that's what has kind of set him apart in a way, has given him the platform to stand on. And he knows he doesn't want to be the next Trevor, he wants to be the first Brock. And at the end of the day, that's what makes him special.
Brock, he's an excellent playmaker. He's a great player when it comes to his feet.
I think I'd describe Brock as a kid who's actually pretty unique in his skill set. He's got plenty of arm. He's got the ability to throw from the pocket, but he really does have the intangible of being able to move outside the pocket and then make a play when something's not necessarily there in the first designed aspect of the play. He can still make something happen, and he usually does a great job with his decision making when it comes to that, and I think that's what separates him. I think it's pretty easy to see that he believes he's the man. And that's how you should when you walk out into the field. You should feel prepared to the point to where you don't believe failure is an option.
It's a blessing to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the country. It's awesome. I mean, it's something to look back on and say, it's glad to see people are noticing hard work and that's paying off, but I wouldn't care if I was 200th in the country. Just on Friday nights, it's about winning. All that stuff does not matter, and the other team doesn't care if you're the #1 guy or the number 300 guy. To be considered in the topics as one of the greats to come out of the state of Georgia. And growing up with guys such as Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. Being able to even be considered in the same sentence as those guys is unbelievable because just seeing the stuff they've done and the amount of lives that they've touched, knowing that that could be me in a couple of years means a lot, and I just thank God for it. I think what makes me different is just the ability to extend the play. I think my legs help me out a lot, but I can't be getting used to some of this stuff because I'm not gonna be able to get away with it in college because the athletes just get bigger and better and faster and stronger. My why is just my family and just chasing greatness is the main thing because I don't want to cheat myself and look back on it and say, man, I could have done this better.
Sofian is sort of a perfectionist. I mean, it's kind of like an OCD. If you ask him to demonstrate an exercise like a right play, it has to be structured, very structured, super organized. And a lot of that, plays well for him as in terms of athleticism and development. So being a perfectionist is kind of what he is.
Briefly, I'll give a story. We got in a car to head to Florida, Gainesville, Florida, 33.5 hours, just so that he can have an opportunity to throw in front of those guys. When we get there, they have a 4-star kid there who's offered, looks the kid straight in his eye and tells him, get out of my way.
There we go. Perfect, you two, perfect. Next two guys. All right, real quick. What sport exemplifies complete control?
Gymnastics.
Why? Why gymnastics? Why are they the top athletes in the world? There is no other activity that has to have that much level of superiority and control, right? I can go outside and start throwing the ball. I'm Tom Brady. Right, I could go into the court, think I'm Steph Curry. Try getting on the ropes and doing an iron cross. Try it. Exactly. Movements that we don't even have names for. Right. So, with that said, right, if gymnastics kind of exemplifies total body control, then we know what? That total athleticism is what? Total body control.
Seeing the competitive nature of youth sports in the inner city is why we're seeing the shift in, all these kids getting offers. These kids have been playing now 6, 7. So that sort of Texas, Florida culture has caught on in the boroughs.
Sanusi wants to do, his hips want to go back into that outside motion, right? Toes are in. That's good, that's good. And go.
Even though he's a Cardinal Hayes kid, he's working out with kids from arch rivals, Stepanak and Christ the King. These kids are all, they really do love each other. And to see them compete, it's no surprise that they're all following this young man, and proof is in the pudding. Over 60 FBS kids in the last year. The number is only gonna go higher. We have Alabama recruits. There was a time, I'm a New York City football player. I remember a time where, you'd play football and the first thing a coach would tell you is, where's your basketball, son? There's no way you play football in New York City. He has completely shattered that. And at arguably the hardest position in all of sports, quarterback.
From a single leg box jumps, 2 reps each, 5 sets. Begin on you guys, go. Single landed and it's vertical, neutral position, eyes towards me. Single landed on the single leg, right?
Being a perfectionist in the weight room, we know that he's trying to do his best to master his body and body control, which is ultimately what you want your athletes to be able to do. Right? The athlete with more body control is the better athlete.
New flavors is lit. New flavors is lit. Sorry, let me stop playing. Y'all need to quit playing too. We just brought back the sold out OT Play hoodies with a brand new flavor for y'all. Ooh, that's so special. Go check that out in the shop right now. And as always, check out more fire videos over here and don't forget to subscribe. Y'all know the deal, it's OT.